Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, eating TV. You miss your old familiar friends and waiting just around bed. Everywhere you look, everywhere is hard, so hard. I hate to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere is a face, is a face of somebody who needs you. You're lost out there all alone. The light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, better. You look better. Welcome to the Cuddlepile podcast.
Please tell me that wasn't actually. Oh shit! I'm not ready. I'm not ready to go.
It was recorded. It was literally recorded. That's the opening.
Oh shit!
That's the opening. You fucked up.
Yeah, we've been.
You said
recording.
something. We've been recording for quite the while.
Welcome back to the stew, everybody. We're not in the booth today, but we're in the stew, and we have a more familiar cast. Actually, who are you guys?
Oh yeah, wait.
How'd you get in here? You know what?
We changed the keys.
Yeah, these guys. We changed the locks.
Anyway, so my name is Max. I haven't been here for the past couple times because of car problems and overall busy. Unfortunately.
I'm Drayton. I made the channel art, and I just get tired sometimes.
You know us.
This is JJ. This is the cute one. The cute one.
The cute one that no one
I'm Steven.
stops talking about.
The guy that sits on the right side.
That's the man. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way.
I'm on the left side.
That was a little out.
All right,
on
so
the left side.
The guy that sits on the right.
So
like, wow.
I've got a
You must not be here
question
today.
because we're all in a media production type of
Okay.
mindset. Where did you guys get your inspiration to start doing it? Like, what actually initially got you interested in media production and things like that?
Let me tell you about the Booga Boys YouTube channel.
This is iconic.
What's the Booga Boys YouTube channel?
Forever ago. Feels forever ago. It was actually only like freshman, sophomore summer. Me and my friends at the time loved the idea of being YouTubers. And forever I wanted to be a YouTuber, but I don't know. It's hard to do it by yourself. But we started making like skits.
Yeah.
And that's where it came from. And the main person that edited it was actually on the podcast.
Ooh, yeah.
In Pod 4.
Logan.
Oh, it was Logan.
Yeah, it was Logan. He
Logan's
did
a cool boy.
He did most of the
Cool
editing,
boy.
and he was in it a lot. But there was one time he asked me to edit it, and I was like, I really like this. This is fun.
Yeah.
So that's really where a lot
Those
of that
videos
came
are
from.
iconic, by the way. I've seen almost all of them.
Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I used to have a YouTube channel eons ago, the ripe young age of 12 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a Minecraft.
Fire.
Unfortunately, I'm stupid. I delete all the videos because I went through like a creative thing where I'm like, I hate all my videos. I don't want to see them ever
You
again.
shaved your head bald and cried, and you filmed the video.
I went like,
am I retiring?
I went like full like Pink Floyd towards the end where like he shaves his eyebrows and shit and
that's
like shaves his
crazy.
head.
Oh, cool. You were a skinhead then.
Look like a thumb.
I like think that all the time that I hate the videos, but I would never want them to be deleted.
Right,
They're
right.
history.
See, like that was my thing. Is that like now I'm going back to. I'm like I want to see where my roots, my roots started, and like now I can't because I deleted all of them.
I like seeing how much better I am at editing stuff now.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just so glad that the material that I recorded when I was younger, which was like what was it? I was like Halo stop motion stuff that I couldn't figure out how to get recorded.
Did you say Halo stop motion?
Yeah.
Wait, Halo, like
How do you do
little
that?
figurines?
Yeah, the
it's
Halo.
figurines.
I did Lego stop
Yeah.
motion.
Did you find
What?
were those in your toy box of the Bionicles or no?
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
actually have it with Bionicles.
Did we actually like post that episode?
Yeah.
Did we?
It's
Yeah.
Come on.
If you guys would watch our videos, gosh,
It's just been
up, but
forever though.
It's rough. That whole episode was rough.
That was
it's
a rough
funny
episode.
though. It's probably our funniest episode, to be honest.
Do you still
Yeah,
want me
for
to do the T-shirt, the Come Bionicle T-shirt?
No, we probably should not.
Probably shouldn't.
No.
But
Wait.
it would be funny.
Did we?
No,
No.
no, I know what you're talking about. We didn't.
I got my money out and everything.
Yeah,
No.
but to
We didn't. I
Actually-
didn't want to risk it, so I held on to it. But it's still in
It's
the
still
works.
there.
Yeah.
You
See,
still have it?
Drayton doesn't know.
he has
about
no
it.
idea what we're talking
He has
about.
no idea what we're talking about. It's definitely
It's a
an off the
surprise.
pod kind of situation.
Gotcha.
Actually,
It was a surprise.
it was the one when I went to the Ickerbach for Drayton, and we went to
Yes.
the Otterbein.
Yes.
By the Ishmael.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
You were
By the
there.
Ishmael.
You were there that time.
Yeah, we did the. What did we do? We did the. No, we did the Haagen-Dazs.
I love you so much.
Down by the Ishmael, we turned left at the right.
Right.
I just love seeing like the gears spin in his head to see like what he can come up with just to like counteract your guys' bullshit. Like
Oh, you're not supposed to point out the bullshit.
You said, "What did we do?" And my brain hit the dial-up sound.
what, like the fax machine like noise.
It's like the old like.
I was like,
It was Windows XP when all the windows open up. It was like Steven.exe just stopped working.
Restart. Oh my gosh.
Anyways, JJ, where did your inspiration for media production come from? What'd you start doing?
I started making videos in probably, how old was I in 2005, 2006? I was like 6 or 7 years old.
Probably
it must have been
4.
6 or 7, yeah.
Because it really took off when Halo 3 came out in 2007. That's when I started making videos.
Did you make Halo 3 gameplays?
I did gameplays, and I played like with the people on the pro circuit at the time.
Wait, how old are you again?
Right now?
Yeah,
20.
No, yesterday.
Well, I didn't know if you meant when I was making the
What does
videos.
it matter?
I think I was talking
20.
about. Fuck, dude.
20.
Okay.
Man, I was probably 7 or 8 years old. But no, I'd play with the guys on the pro circuit and like practice with them and stuff, and I'd make all these videos and like tutorials and shit. And I actually,
Oh, you were one of those kids then.
yeah.
Gotcha.
For sure.
And then I got into HLG, which most people probably don't know what that is.
HLG.
It's like MLG, like Major League Gaming, but they called it Hidden League Gaming.
Oh, so it's
And
like
it was super funny. What you would do is you would get the lead in the beginning of the game, and then you would just hide the rest of the time, and you would
That
make
sounds
videos. They
so
were so
fucking
funny.
annoying.
Oh yeah, that's the point.
I say like that's,
Yeah, it was
totally the point.
So much fun. And then I actually had a YouTube channel that like it would have been in 2008. It had like 6,000 subscribers on it, which is pretty solid.
That's pretty solid.
And then it got hacked, and then I cried like a baby.
See, my YouTube channel never went past 2,000. For like a 13-year-old spitting shit and like making Minecraft videos, you know, like that's pretty impressive. Like,
Does that mean if you would have stuck
subscribers,
through it
not
all
bad.
the way to this decade,
That's surprising.
you'd be rich?
Like all of my
maybe.
fan base died though. All of it died. Like I
Oh,
went like
rest in peace.
They're in the ground.
Those poor
Or
guys.
dead.
no, because like it went from like 2,000 and now it's like I think it's like 800 something. I don't know. I was trying
The
to
gears
think
are
about it.
turning.
But no, like I remember like towards the end I made CS:GO videos and that was about it. Like
Yeah. We had, I think we stopped at like 100 subs. Just because.
why'd you stop there? You gotta keep going.
Yeah,
man.
there were.
I don't know,
That's
but
the threshold you
we
need to
fell out
cross.
a
Like
little
that's honestly the hardest
That
part
is-
is getting
what,
over
100?
100, getting 200.
Probably.
Before we go any farther, please subscribe.
Please subscribe. 50% of you are not
At
subscribed,
least 50% of
I
every
love that.
video we
I love that,
watch
like,
is not
statistic.
subscribed.
and that
Please
hurts.
do.
Do we
It
actually
takes
have
1 second to click.
Do we actually
It's
have the
free,
analytic?
and if
Yeah.
you don't like
Do we
us,
actually?
you can
Yeah.
change your mind.
We do?
Yeah, change your mind. Unsubscribe later if you really care.
We have analytics.
We do have.
We do have
analytics.
analytics.
We have very.
Most of you
dis-
come from Snapchat.
yeah,
Really?
Most people come
You
from
see
Snapchat.
the outsourced stuff, and
Yeah.
so then you just look at that.
Yep.
That was nice. Did you see Did you see him?
Because I'm a professional.
What do you?
He was gonna make a noise or he's gonna yawn or something, so he muted the top,
Yeah.
leaned over, comes back, unmutes it, and then just right
I was
back.
not a
It was
dickhead.
super smooth.
I've been God, dickhead.
I didn't even think you could do that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so
What I'm doing.
originally we were gonna talk about conspiracy theories. However, we had a IRL fan tell us that we talk too much about conspiracy theories.
Fuck him.
That is. Fuck you.
He's like,
Don't talk
You know
to us
who
no
you
more.
are.
you know, he knows because he watches all the videos. I love him to death.
Don't stop watching, but also go fuck yourself.
But let me raise this, okay?
Wow.
Is the Kool-Aid man the jar or the liquid?
I don't like
Seen
this.
this.
saw that.
He's
I don't
both.
like this.
He's both.
He's both.
No.
He
No.
no.
He's
he
just
can't
the
be
jar.
both.
No, but
Yeah,
think,
he's
no,
the
but think about
jar.
it. But think about it. Like his soul is the Kool-Aid.
No.
No.
He's
He
just
can't
the
be
jar.
both.
No, he's both. One can't exist without the other.
Well, you could tip him over and pour him out. Then what happens?
Fuck off, dude.
he
He's
dead?
literally both of them. I'm
No,
gonna
he's not.
scream.
But that makes the mention of: are you your skin or are you your bones?
Fuck.
You know.
I think you're agreeing with him and saying both.
I honestly have no fucking clue.
I like your input, Drayton.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like,
for
I
that.
He's
feel
like, I
if you
disagree,
didn't
but
have
here's why
skin,
you're
then
right.
Your muscles would be bare. Like, okay, so in theory, I'm right. I'm not gonna be stubborn.
No.
No.
Okay.
How can you be wrong?
Then he's neither.
Yeah, he's just Kool-Aid man.
he doesn't exist.
He's got to be the jar.
I think of him as the jar because the liquid falls out all the time.
Yeah, like it splashes around.
I'm pretty sure there's a commercial where he is just the jar.
But
Yeah.
see here,
We might have to look at
Boy, does like the Kool-Aid Man.
Jamie, pull that up.
Boy, does like the Kool-Aid Man like. Is the whole? Is he like filled? Like it's just his body head, right?
Yeah, he's got the legs, the arms, and he's a jar, and you fill him with different colors of Kool-Aid.
Right. So
Yeah.
So then he's the jar because
Yeah.
how is there liquid
So that's
getting
3
into
to
the
1.
legs and arms?
but fuck, but he's both. He
Give me
doesn't.
the- give
What
me-
other
give me
Kool-Aid
the
color does he
statistics.
have in him besides red?
That's what I'm
You
saying.
look at the packets. I think
you know
it does
how many
change
different
colors.
colors there are.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He does change color on the pack. It's
Dude,
adamant.
I haven't touched Kool-Aid since I was like 13.
Well, then we shouldn't be adamantly arguing. To Kool-Aid
But
enthusiasts
he's the
like
Kool-Aid
Drayton,
man. He's okay. So he's
I actually don't like Kool-Aid.
iconically
sorry.
he has red fluid in him.
Right.
Iconically,
It's
but you
blood.
could dump that fluid out and put different red fluid in.
yeah. But I'm saying the Kool-Aid is him. It's
Why
the
does it have
soul.
to be red fluid,
Soul
though?
of Kool-Aid.
It doesn't
man.
have to. 'Cause he's the jar.
I'm gonna get
Yeah,
Because he
that's-
animates whatever fluid goes in him.
I'm getting really passionate.
If you filled him
about
with
this right now. I'm getting
spum,
way too.
he'd be the spum man.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
having it.
I'm so
I'm
so
getting-
deep in my thoughts.
I just want to see the math in his head right now.
I'm getting like there's gears turning in my head. They're like cobwebs, like covered. Like I've never had to think about this ever.
There's just like
so-
trauma that I didn't know I had.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna make an argument, and then I'm like, that has nothing to do with the argument that we're talking about. I was gonna say something about like, yeah, but he busts through walls.
No, see, like
That
I was
adds
gonna make
nothing
the,
to what
I was
we-
gonna make the argument.
Yeah, but what about Capri Sun?
There is no mascot. Is
You ever
there?
think about that?
Is there a mascot for Capri Sun?
He's a surfer dude, isn't he?
That's Hawaiian
That's
Punch.
Hawaiian Punch.
That's what. Fuck.
You're all over the place.
Capri Sun's commercials are like they suck it flat, and then the person
And then they like
goes
blow
flat,
up.
right?
Yeah.
Wait, what
yeah,
is-
yeah.
You gotta respect the pouch.
They like blow it up.
Yeah,
and
they-
then stomp
you gotta
on it or
respect the
something.
pouch.
Yeah.
Respect
okay.
it.
I
That's
got a
not.
new wallet.
I mean, that's not respecting the pouch if you
Probably
fucking
blur that out.
I don't understand that. How can you respect the
Your
pouch if you
ID.
just like stomp on it to
That's what they're
shit?
saying.
I don't understand.
I didn't expect. I expected that conversation to last maybe 30 seconds.
It lasted way longer than it should have.
I didn't think anyone was going to disagree with me. I thought we were all going to unanimously say yes. He's
No.
the jar.
No, he's both.
I think we're
If he
going
was
to have to
filled
agree to
with
this.
cum, would he be the cum? Or the jar?
He has you there, Max.
I already said that, Spum Man.
Oh, spung.
But that's
If he
not
was
the
filled
Kool-Aid
with
man.
Spung, it'd be the spung man.
I am getting really
Alex.
angry at you right now.
Yeah,
man.
he's just like the.
I'm getting
he's
really
just
I
bad.
will now
Passionate,
delete that
yeah.
off the podcast
Getting-
topics memo in my phone.
That topic.
Kool-Aid man.
Getting-
All right, moving on.
Is
I'm
one of your
heated.
topics just semen cross man?
No.
Question mark?
When I'm like scrolling through Twitter and I see something that makes me like really think, it makes the gears turn. I'm like, I'm gonna write that down for the pod. I'm gonna raise it to them and see their reactions. I have one more for you.
Can we talk about something else first before you bring that up?
What's up?
Yeah.
I'd like to talk about Clinton.
I'm sorry.
In the time that you guys have seen Max and Drayton, Drayton has a kid.
Oh, Clinton.
He forgot about his own kid. He forgot about his own
Yeah,
kid.
my illegitimate son.
Do you want to tell us about that?
You want to tell us about Clinton?
Wait, you have a son?
Yeah.
He has a
You lied to
son.
me.
We all went to Bob
Oh, you
Evans
were on
last
the
night.
phone yesterday.
And Steven calls me and he goes, with no introduction, I feel like you should have warmed me up a little bit, buttered me up before
No.
you really. He goes, so Drayton has a kid. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, he's saying his name is Clinton.
Yeah.
It's like,
What?
we walked into Walmart to get myself a new wallet and some new shoes and some stuff, and he's like, "Hey, have I ever told you about my illegitimate son,
What?
Clinton?"
Yeah.
You actually have a kid?
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe him.
God,
But what makes me believe him is how quickly he spouted off that name.
Right.
Why was that the first name that would have came to
It's
your
my
head?
son. It's why I named him. That's not true. I didn't name him.
I was about to say,
I
you
didn't
say
name-
you don't have nothing to do with him. Like he's just
Do you
like
pay child support?
No.
all he
I
has is
figured.
your semen in him. Or
He was. I don't.
You get off my-
I don't fuck my son.
Get out of my podcast.
Steven, that is a poor choice of words.
Very-
911.
I don't fuck my son,
The
Steven.
sheriff's office.
That's what you're implying, that I fuck my son. That's not true.
The CPS.
Please tell me, how come whenever he, it's always something about just children and like, it's always something about
He
children.
concerns me.
It really,
Sometimes, like, Just because it's the first thing that comes off the brain. You know what I mean?
It's like, I don't understand.
It's the go-to.
It's
and I'm
the
like, why is
go-to
that?
phrase.
I just like and enjoy keeping you guys about my personal life very vague to the point where it's possible that I could say be bullshit, but also it could make sense.
See, like
That's where we're at.
That is true because he'll say something like,
He also has a grandma that was in a Nazi German camp.
That's not true.
I lied out my ass about that one.
Oh,
That was
Never
bullshit.
said that, but that's
he never
not true.
said that. I was hoping he'd
No.
go along with it.
what was
No.
no, what was it? There's just things that he'll tell me. He's like, hey, like just randomly. I think the first time we met is like the first time like you like you didn't say hello or anything. You just said, so is your cum stringy?
Wait, what? What was it?
Like, is your cum stringy?
Like, you come green?
He's like, you come green or stringy? Do you have stringy cum? Like, he didn't say hello. And you're like, hello, my name is Drayton. He's like, oh, do you have stringy cum? And I'm like, what? Who the fuck is this
Oh, I
guy?
think it was like, hey, how
He sat behind me and like to the right of Max
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the class, and he would lean forward and be like, "Hey, hey."
well, because like for the longest time I didn't know your name, and whenever you told me your name, I just would constantly forget.
Yeah, I said to him probably like 4 or 5 times.
Oh yeah,
Spencer.
I'd turn around and ask him for help, and he'd be like, "What's your name?"
I think I called you Ryan.
I'd say
Ryan? You
it's
called him
Steven. And
Ryan?
as soon as I say Steven, it'd go out the other ear.
Yeah,
He would
absolutely.
immediately forget. me.
Steven.
I think I kept calling you Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably Ryan.
So Craig.
yeah.
You're that motherfucker with the
Longest
list,
time
aren't
I was
you?
like, "Oh, great.
You son of a
okay."
bitch.
You
Drayton's
motherfucker.
And then the tragedy of No Hands Dan the Wise.
Oh my god, dude, that shit will live on. Do you
Was I
still
in
have
your
the original
group?
copy?
I don't have it.
Damn.
I deleted.
I forget,
that,
was
like,
I
as soon
in
as
your
the
group that
project was
time?
done.
Was I in your group for that?
No, we weren't in groups.
Dude, we
You're
just had to
right.
do
I
a
did it by myself, and then he assigned it in a group project.
That's
And it was like
right.
it fit the criteria. Are you kidding me? It fit the criteria of the group project.
Yeah.
You were in there.
Was I in your group?
I think so.
No. I don't
So we
think
need
I was.
we need some context here. So,
So
like,
we had a project to make something in. I think it was Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator.
It was in our design class. No.
Yes.
wrong.
No, it was our digital imaging and creation, whatever.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
essentially a glorified Photoshop class. Well, Adobe Suite class.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went through Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. I think it was the Illustrator section.
Yeah, it was.
And I was like, he just said like design something or something.
Right.
Something
Yeah.
along
Like-
those lines.
Just do it.
make
Design it.
something.
Because it was like our first project ever in it, so nobody really knew what to do. And I was like, all right, I'll just try to make a stick guy. And I made the stick guy, and I was like, I don't know how to make hands in this, so
So you didn't
I'm just
make
gonna give
hands.
him no hands. So I
Okay.
told him, no hands, Dan.
Do me tell you something that made me so angry is that I was whose phone was that? Mine was on vibrate.
Oh,
Mine's on vibrate. Oh, Steven.
that was it.
Anyways,
forget my pass. We understand.
So-
Naughty boy.
So the thing that I was really pissed about is that during that assignment, I got told last minute when I was sick, and not even Casperson told me. We should bleep that out, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyways, so when our instructor told us to make this, it was very last minute, and like he didn't even tell me like when I was sick, because I'm like, hey, listen, I'm sick. I just want you to tell me some stuff, like what we're supposed to be doing, and then I make like a last minute like really nice cheeseburger, vector art cheeseburger. Like I just had no thought, and that goes up there, and like our instructor just shits on it. He's like, the white space is terrible, and then right after that. Comes up, no hands,
No
Dan.
hands,
He
Dan
has
shows
no
Honestly,
comment.
no.
Literally
Yeah.
no
For real.
comment.
Looks
Mine
good.
was the worst out of everybody.
It was dog
I
shit.
swear to God.
Dude, and he didn't. Dude, he like dog shat on mine. He's like, so
Yeah.
I
past tense
I don't
for
like
dog shit.
I don't like your use of white space. And I'm like, dude, I made this when I was sick.
No, when I saw yours, I was like, "Oh, dude, mine is next. This is good." I'm scared because he's like shitting on yours, and it was actually kind of good. I was like, I
he pulls
cannot
up
wait to hear what.
and he
what
didn't
I
say
get
he didn't
fucking
say
told.
shit
No.
about
No.
no hands in. He actually made it like an icon of the class. I'm like, you
Oh, yeah.
son of a bitch.
Everybody always laughed at my projects because I didn't try.
There was the one we had to do a children's book,
Yeah.
and he designs it, and there's just this like weird like alien child
Dude,
in
it had, like,
outer
satanic
space,
symbols
and it
and
says.
shit.
what is it? The void is calling me.
Yeah,
or
no,
something.
no, it was like the
Title
void.
of the book was Design, period.
Yeah.
And then it's just a kid that says the void calls me.
Void
Yeah.
calls me. What
I
was it?
actually genuinely thought something was wrong with you.
Wouldn't surprise me at this point.
We need
Because
to,
I had
hold
no-
on.
I didn't
we,
really know
we need
Steven
to
like
pop up
that.
because I know somebody still has it. We
Somebody's
can
gotta
find
have
it. We
someone
need
that
to pop
has
on
to
the
have
screen
it.
up right now. Like right now, like it's
Probably won't
there.
happen.
It's there. It's got to be.
I could remake it.
You can remake it. You probably could. It take you like 5
Took me
minutes.
like 5 minutes. He's like, all right, you guys have like today until Wednesday. It starts on Monday or whatever to do this. I do it in 10 minutes and pick up my shit and leave.
Yeah, pretty much. That class was a waste of time.
Oh yeah. But it was good to at least get in Photoshop and have a reason to be in.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it helped a little bit.
Right.
Sorta. I mean, the only reason.
I had never opened Photoshop before those
Right,
classes.
yeah.
So it
Really?
was helped
But
to get
I
in
mean,
there.
it also didn't help that you had somebody like as an instructor who was just going from the book and like had no like imagination or
Yeah.
like fun with it. He was like,
point.
to make a shape, you select the shape tool, and it's like,
Well, honestly, the reason
there was
how
a
we
look
got through this
20
class.
minutes for a tool that doesn't exist.
I was gonna say, where's the refine edge tool? I'm like,
That's
dude,
not real.
You,
Yeah, that is
we don't
real.
have that anymore. Oh wait, no. What was it called?
it was called Refine Edge.
Yeah.
But now it's in the dialogue box.
Now it's in.
And he
Now
was
it's
like,
in some sort. Yeah, it's in like
It's in the select and mask.
Yeah, it's
mask.
in the selection menu now. It used to be its own tool that you could choose
Yeah.
from.
And he was like looking for that. We're like, no, dude, it's in the like if you open up that dialogue
Sleepy.
box, it's in there. Like you open up the select and mask window and you'll find it.
Yeah, you'll
yeah.
find it.
I remember sitting there for 20 minutes and then like after like 2 minutes I was like, this is going nowhere. I pulled out my phone.
Oh yeah.
I'd sit on my phone the entire class. While
You
I was
would, and like,
studying, 'cause I just would not. I did not care at all.
and like, there was periods of time where I remember like, I think it was last semester where you took photography, right? And the instructor for that was like, hey. So I'm gonna teach you manual, and you're like, dude, I'm so excited, I'm so hyped, I get to actually learn how to use
No
manual.
one
I wanna
learned it.
learn.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so excited.
Right, and so he brings up his camera to the instructor, and he's just like, yeah, I don't know how to work Sony's.
I don't know. Yeah, I have a Sony camera.
I don't know how to work
That's what he
Sony's.
said.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know how to
said-
work
I said, hey,
Sony's.
do you want to learn how to use your manual settings? Because I was just shooting in auto the whole time.
It's no different.
I pulled it out, and he's like, oh, is that a Sony? I don't really know how to work Sony.
I
you're telling
know,
me-
dude.
so
I'm
you're-
like,
so you're
oh
telling me-
my god.
So you're telling me, it's like, hey, do you want to learn how to use this thing? You show it to me. It's like, I don't know what the fuck this even is.
Hey, dude, I'll show you how to work this.
What the fuck
What the
is
hell
this?
is this?
What is this? What is this?
This thing takes pictures?
What is this contraption I see?
That just always bothered me because I went into that class being a photographer and I like knew the
Right.
ins and outs of that sort of
But so
thing.
you and
I
I
felt
went-
terrible for people who wanted to actually
Right.
learn what was going on.
But you and I had like a pretty previous experience in photography and
And every
videography.
time we would put our images up there and we're like,
Oh
that's
my
a pretty
God.
solid shot. He would shit on it for like no reason.
or say nothing.
Yeah, that
Or
was
say
usually
nothing.
what happened to me. He'd go,
Jeez.
looks good. And then it goes to the next one.
Cool.
And then someone literally just took a picture of like, it's like all black and there's a little bit of grass
Yeah,
on the bottom.
right.
He's like, really like the composition on this one. This one.
Oh my God.
The shadows and the
Not
detail on the
believe
grass.
The amount of pictures that were like taken in the classroom when we were supposed to turn it in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or they like thought about it over the weekend, pulled out their phone and went like this.
Right.
And it was like entirely just blurred out. And he's like, I really like the look of this.
Yeah,
like,
the one kid
oh
took a
my
selfie
God.
right in the middle of his.
Yeah, that's right. I think you did. I think you guys did show us or something about that.
I think our whole like my class's folders are all still on there. I
Yeah.
could probably go through. And
That sounds about right.
And the thing is, like, the unfortunate part was that, like, I didn't feel it because, like, I was actually really excited because that was like my very first class of being here, right? It was like it wasn't my very first class of doing that, and
Yeah.
like there was just no inspiration to keep learning more stuff
None.
for some odd reason. Like there wasn't.
Mine
like,
was Peter McKinnon.
oh yeah,
he was my instructor that
he's-
entire
he's my-
semester.
Oh, is that the YouTube dude?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
he did,
okay.
yeah. He shot like a really nice short film.
Oh, beautiful.
It was a beautiful. But I mean, to be fair, like when you shoot on like a $50,000 to $60,000 rig, you expect results. So
Yeah, but he's the man.
he's a maniac.
Let's
But yeah, let's get on to a different topic here.
I was gonna say we can transition into a similar art topic.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say a sentence, and I'm gonna see if anyone had the same reaction I did.
Okay.
Go for it.
Pablo Picasso died in 1973.
He was close to dying in 1969. That's pretty cool.
I thought he was like a Renaissance.
That's
But-
what I was saying.
Pablo Picasso, like he's
I
made a
didn't
lot of
expect that.
he's made a lot of modern art pieces.
No,
He
yeah.
died in 1973.
Yeah.
But
That
1973.
feels
Blew
really-
my mind.
That's
Yeah.
Picasso.
Feels
Actually,
That's
just a little like history about like Pablo
What,
Picasso
what was his birth date?
He was in the 1800s when he was born.
or some shit. Yeah.
No,
But
no
the way
way.
they talk about him is as though he was like a 1500s. Like they
Sorta.
lump him in with like Da
Right.
Vinci and all these people. I saw someone post that on Twitter and all the comments were like, "What? You're kidding?" No. And then they
That's
would put
kinda
the like
sad.
wiki on there, and I'm like, "No fucking way."
That's actually
Crazy.
kind of really
I've
sad.
never- I've
Hold
never
on,
even-
I had no idea.
I'm just gonna see
I
this
didn't even
for
know there were
myself. I have
pictures
to
of
see
him.
it to believe it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's just normal black and white photographs of him.
Yeah.
Pablo Picasso.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, a big thing what he used to do was like, I think it was when he was starting to be like pretty famous. He would just scribble or like dumb bullshit like on like bar napkins, and he would just like, here you go, that's my pay. He would just pay in like shitty scribbles.
Okay,
Like
now
all
I
around
can.
the country,
Okay, now I can see it. Okay, I thought. Okay, so it was 1881 to 1973.
Yeah.
Okay,
But the way they talk about him,
the way you're
that
right. The
blew
way
my
you talk
fucking
about
mind.
him is like old Vivaldi like
Yes.
classical music days,
Yes.
right?
Oh no.
But
Yeah, I had to write that down because I tried to get two people because I read that and I texted my man. I'm like, my man, texted my boy,
my
and I was
boy.
like, dude, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. He's like, why? And I put Picasso died in 1973. He goes, yeah. I mean, he's like, I did a project
check
on
this
him.
shit out though.
I'm like, well, shit.
I
So-
really thought he was.
Like a Renaissance.
Okay, so okay,
And it might be some sort of weird Mandela effect too.
is somebody okay? Do people know about Claude Monet?
Yeah.
Okay, when do you think he started making his paintings?
Fuck. That's another one I would say like 16s or 17.
1953.
I'm not a huge like artist knower.
I know, but
Me either.
recalling
alright?
back to your previous information about like art classes you've taken, like
Yeah.
because everyone's obviously learned
I
about
can
like
hear
some
that.
iconic artists.
Yeah, I know that name.
I've heard that name once.
Anyways, so apparently he was born 1840 and died in 1926.
Holy shit.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They made a huge impact. I feel like it takes a lot
Right.
longer for people to be solidified in history.
Sort of. I mean, like, when you think about it, like you could make the comparison of like Andy Warhol and like Pablo Picasso being someone that same era, rather than separating Pablo Picasso between like the Renaissance or like the Enlightenment period.
I'm happy. Yeah, you probably know a lot about this shit.
About to
You
say-
would know about this shit because
So
that's
you
like what
probably-
you
yeah,
do.
So
He
you, like
does
out
art.
of anybody who would actually know anything,
Right.
Not
would you
really.
consider the 1920s through the 1970s a re-enlightenment of the modern age in art?
I don't know. I draw porn.
And when I
not
draw
true.
avatars, I put spum on their beards.
I can't
a
confirm
milkshake.
nor deny if that's spum or some non-Newtonian fluid.
Right.
Newtonian fluid.
What's non-Newtonian mean? That
what
it's
does that
also a
mean?
solid.
It's not solid.
Non-Neapolitan
Boy.
ice cream.
Mike.
Nah,
All right,
non-Newtonian.
guys, favorite ice cream flavor?
Strawberry.
That's a solid one.
Thanks, man.
I'm at a loss because
Oh, no.
Oh God, he's about to get super. He's getting super
buddy.
sad
I
about this.
love chocolate.
Okay.
Okay.
Chocolate is, chocolate's a banger.
Yeah, chocolate's banger.
good.
But also,
It's pretty vanilla.
it's kind of like overrated.
It is.
And Nilla, like by itself,
It's
is
boring.
like almost never eaten.
No.
But what about
It's
vanilla
also
bean?
the like most common ice cream flavor.
Right.
Right.
But
So you
like-
don't want to be.
Plain Nilla, that's a
Vanilla?
banger. I think that might be my favorite.
Well, like, would you
vanilla?
consider?
Plain, not French vanilla, like vanilla bean, like artisan.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. So you like the like?
I'm serious about my ice cream.
So you like the
Yeah.
shit tier
like
vanilla
moose fries.
version?
No, I like
Are we about to have a tier list right now?
Wait, like
shit
wait of
tier
like
vanilla.
top favorite.
What do you like? Like
Moose
I
when
like
it comes to a vanilla,
Vanilla
do
bean.
you like vanilla bean flavored
Yeah.
vanilla or like
Yeah.
homemade?
No, vanilla bean. I don't want like that Walmart bag made stuff. I want like real
Yeah,
like
yeah.
shit in it.
I go for the Kroger ice creams if I'm honest.
That's how the refined people like their
right.
ice cream.
Let's
I want
see.
shit in my vanilla.
Okay, so I think worst flavor ice cream Neapolitan.
Yeah.
That's just all flavors.
That's all flavors.
That's
but,
what they
like,
used
you
to get
can't
like for
combine them
school.
all.
They're like,
Why
we're
do
having
people do
ice
that?
cream
Do
today.
you consider
Sherbet?
Like Superman sorbet or like
Sherbet?
rainbow sherbet.
No, that's ice cream.
Do you consider that ice cream?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's
No,
sherbet.
it's sherbet.
It's
It's
sherbet.
in its own lane. For
It's
you
its own
guys.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like sherbet's like it's
What kind of sherbet do you like? Because I hate rainbow sherbet.
I don't like any.
I don't like sherbet. Like only on like summer days, like
Summer
one day
days.
out of the whole
Oh
entire
my
summer
gosh.
do I like
Blueberry
sherbet.
and like a raspberry sherbet on a cone.
Ooh,
that's pretty good. That's pretty
I'll
good.
give it to you.
My favorite ice cream
Sorry.
flavor. My ice cream.
Yeah,
My
I'll kiss you on
favorite.
the mouth. But
My favorite ice cream.
Oh,
my,
Mom.
fa-
I'm sorry.
my favorite ice cream flavor is
jest.
cookie dough.
kind of basic, but I love cookie dough.
I like cookie dough.
Yeah.
You know.
He's saying
Yo,
it
have
like
you guys
that.
ever
I like
had like
cookie
cookies
dough.
and cream cookie dough?
He's- I love cookie dough.
But sometimes I like.
You okay, buddy?
Jesus Christ! If you're gonna cough, go in another room.
Have you guys ever tried to not cough in class because you've already coughed like 6 times?
No,
You become aware. You
I
can
just
feel the
leave.
tension in the classroom.
you just leave at that point.
You're sitting there.
Sometimes.
Oh no!
Sometimes I've had like.
So I actually
I
have.
start tearing up.
I'm not
You're
proud
like,
of
dude,
it.
if I let one more of these out, someone's getting
Like
pissed.
someone's really angry.
It's
at me.
so silent. You're like taking a test or something. Your face is just red.
I have a very bad story that's somewhat relevant to this.
Good. Go ahead.
So I was in like I think I want to say like early junior high. Oh shit. And there was this lady that came out who like speaking
Good for
about
her.
like
What?
I'm gonna
Anyway,
fucking end
continue.
you. You're not gonna want to. You're not gonna. You will not want to make these jokes when I'm done with the story.
Oh God.
It's bad.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm sorry, guys, in advance.
It was. it was a spokes lady about sorry, the person about domestic abuse, and she was telling her story about how her her boyfriend at the time shotgunned her in the face. What's funny, Max?
Dude, Max, this is not,
This
so
is
funny.
not the time.
not the time.
This is really not.
Wait, sorry. I had like loose shit in my nose and like my microphone just accentuated the gulpiness of my snot.
Are you
So
okay?
he's telling this super serious story, and Max is in the mic.
Just cracking up. So I'm gonna
Fucking nose loogie about ready to pop out. That episode of SpongeBob where Plankton jumps in his nose and it's just like the little green part.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
So back to the story. I'm at this point in the time, the prefix. I was pretty sick at the time,
Okay.
and back to being relevant to what you guys are saying, like holding a coffin.
Oh no.
I had a pretty bad like cough at the time, and I was just holding, just like
know where it's
just
going.
going like like keeping it quiet. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that.
But by a certain point, she was literally, I think, like a second after, she was talking about how her boyfriend shot her through the like window with a shotgun, like point blank
shit.
range.
Oh no, don't say it. Don't tell me.
And
Oh my God.
there was just a cough that I couldn't let out. But I kept it in, but it became a sneeze. And I shit you not, my whole fucking face explodes with like snot and stuff. And I'm trying not to fucking laugh. My best friend's also trying not to laugh. While this woman's talking about how her face was blown apart.
So she's just letting in on this like beautifully intimate, just like sad information.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
And then you see her. And then there's a bunch of kids laughing.
No, it wasn't laughing. It was the whole auditorium was dead silent.
oh my
I'm just like,
God.
and I'm trying not to fucking laugh. My best friend's trying not to fucking laugh. And what makes this
so much
worse? What
funnier.
makes this story so much worse?
Water spilled.
We were in the front row.
Oh,
We were in the front row by the
I
aisle.
could see you.
Absolutely.
Oh, dude, we have a. I'm gonna try and be kind of nondescript here.
Okay.
So it's gonna not really make a lot of sense. I
Okay.
went to a school
Okay.
that is not a normal school. It's not.
think-
but it's not a public school.
I think
Yeah, so we have this thing where
So private.
school.
we take a weekend as you're a senior. You have a weekend where you just go off in the middle of fucking nowhere,
I don't like this already.
and you can't have phones or like watches or any of this shit.
What?
I've heard about this.
And
What
yeah,
is
Watches.
yeah, and then you have to like, it's to like grow in character and that kind of thing.
Intriguing.
But like we have this one day where we stay up all night and we have a podium, and anyone can go up there and say anything they want.
Oh, no.
So like people are going up there saying shit you wouldn't even believe. Like,
Is it like
They
a
say-
judgment-free zone thing, or
yeah.
Okay.
And like everyone there like gives you a hug after you're done and like, yeah.
I don't like this.
And then this one teacher goes up there
No.
and he starts talking and he's like talking about how his son has something. I don't remember what he has,
Like-
but then
Asperger's.
he had a bad.
Say asthma.
He doesn't get treated right in the school, and then he starts crying, and he goes, "And my wife left me," and some kid just busts out laughing. It's dead silent in this zone where we're just all listening to this
no.
man.
Oh no.
And he's like, "And my wife left me," and this dude just goes. And I was like,
Fucking nerd.
"Oh my
fucking
god."
nerd. Oh my god.
No, dude, like I
Oh,
would have,
no.
I about punched him in the head. I was so mad.
Oh no, that's good. That's a good one.
That poor guy.
In other news, I spilled my water and now I feel like a fucking helpless little baby.
Oh no.
I spilled it.
That's okay.
Just
We'll dry
water.
it up. It's water.
Okay.
Just water, you know?
It's just the wood's just gonna
I
soak
have,
into
like-
it and make a mess.
A similar story, but the opposite.
What do you mean? Like,
You were telling a story and someone laughed at you and called you.
No, it's like
that loser.
Someone laughed
it
at you
wasn't
because
like
your wife
a
left?
story. It was just general knowledge that this teacher. What
are you laughing at?
What was said?
Did your
That
wife
was
leave you?
I said people laughed at you because your wife left. I love you,
No,
Steven.
I'm sad.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
well, now I'm not telling the story.
So same thing. It was a teacher. Not that they told us about it, but it was general knowledge. We all knew what had happened, and it was this teacher had like been in an abusive relationship.
Oh, shit.
Gotten a divorce, and now they're by themselves. And like we all knew about it, and they were very like,
Empathetic.
no, they were just like quiet all the time. They weren't very pushy. They wouldn't
okay.
be mean if you didn't turn in homework. They were very understanding
Right.
and nice,
Like
but
me.
nice in such a way that all the kids would just take advantage
Yeah,
Oh,
of it.
yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's just shitty.
I
Like, it's
know,
just
But
really shitty.
Me and my friends were like,
Oh no.
our final project that year was
Don't tell me you're the kid.
to make a video, or we decided to make a video. It was just she wanted us to do a passion project type of thing.
Oh, interesting.
Just do something that
I
you
don't
feel
like
is
where this is
productive in your
going.
own life. Is what her like final thing to us was, and we decided to make a video. And at first we were gonna like reenact something, or we couldn't decide if we want to make a funny video. In the end, it was just this combination of all sorts of awful ideas into one,
Oh,
and
no.
it made no sense. But at the end, there's this video of me holding my puppy, petting the dog, and I'm like, I would just like to take a minute to thank, and I say the teacher's name, and it was like, we all love you, and all this other stuff, and it was very sweet.
Okay.
And she said it made her feel really good.
Aw.
See, this whole time I thought you were gonna.
Dude, I was waiting. I was waiting for like.
Okay.
I was waiting for like a roller coaster, go, and then we said "fuck you,"
and then we said,
But
"This class fucking
in
sucks."
fairness, that was after an earlier part
Yeah.
where my friends were like voicing over random things going on the screen, and he says, "Do you want to go to the adult section of Family Video?" And she was like, "Ooh, I don't know if I could show this."
That actually, seen that. I'll bring it to a different segue. That actually has posed a pretty good question.
Okay.
Like, have you guys ever actually been to like an adult, like the adult section of like a store?
No.
I've been to a porn
Actually,
store.
Been to like Spencer's.
Yeah, Spencer.
Oh no,
Yeah.
That'd be
dude!
the only thing.
I've been to like the
Just go
sketchy
back there and laugh at
24-hour
wieners.
trucker like sex shops.
Really?
Yes.
That does not surprise me. One
The thing
bit,
is,
Max.
no, because like I was just really curious.
They walk in, they go, "Hi, Max."
Right. Actually,
He was right.
Actually, to be fair with you, on Thursdays they have 15% off for students.
What?
Yeah,
Why
I
do
got
you know
approached
this?
by. Well, because like it looks there's no windows.
I
it's
love
just,
this.
It's just neon signs says truckers welcome.
Oh, I think I know you're talking
know
about.
what you're talking
Oh, I know,
about.
I
And
know.
then-
Wait, no, I
Is it
don't.
by
Yeah.
that like super dope gas station?
Oh, but no. Oh, wait, yes.
Yeah.
It might be.
Okay.
And
That
so,
gas station's fire.
So the thing is, I'm going in there thinking it's gonna be like this sketchy looking place on the inside. It's amazingly clean in there.
They usually are, yeah.
It's really
It's
not. Like,
immaculate.
it's immaculate.
Wow, not a single stain anywhere. Impressive.
Not yet.
But no, I go in there just for shits and giggles, and I'm just going in there, and then like I get approached by like really friendly employees, like, so what are you looking for today? I'm like,
I need a gape.
just oh my god.
We're zooming on that. I need a game.
But no, I go in there and like, so what are you interested in? I'm like, I'm just kind of looking around. And she's like, well, you know, college students get 15% off on Thursdays. And I was like, well, shit, I might come
They
back.
do not.
I'll be back.
I
So
think I'll be
call
back.
me a college student.
Oh, but no, they have like this whole DVD. There's like one section of the store that's all sex toys. But like the one thing that just amazed me is that the back of the desk, it looked like a messed up butcher shop because it had just severed body parts and shit and like
Why?
because it had like fists and shit and like all scattered on this wall and like severed ass cheeks like and all this like, and it was
Just one ass cheek? Or
just one
like,
ass cheek.
I just want a nut on the one.
you're like, what is that? I like the left one.
I like the left ham right there. but no, like it was just so weird because you go in there, it's like just it's just a store for just a bunch of fuckable body parts. Like it's literally it. Like it's just so strange to me. It's just a wall of just shit.
I've never been in something like
That
that.
sounds-
I get uncomfortable
Yes.
if people come up to me.
That sounds like a video that
I was
needs to
really
be made.
comfortable. Like at least they were nice though. At least they weren't be like, so
What?
We do a vlog in one.
Yeah, the boys go to a sex shop.
that sounds like an awesome
It's-
idea.
no,
That
but
sounds like a terrible idea.
Sounds like an awesome idea.
the first time I ever went to like Spencer's and walked to that section, I was with friends and we were just goofing around looking at the stuff and laughing. And we were looking at the like Big Betty blow up doll.
Yes. That should be our new centerpiece.
The lady comes over, is like, "Can I help you guys? Do you need something?" And the other two are like awkward in that situation, so they go.
No.
And I'm like,
No.
no thanks, we're okay.
I've always been like,
Oh, it's awful.
I don't want to say embarrassed, but like guilt. Like I always felt guilty going back there without like anyone, like a parent or anything. Like,
Just by yourself,
I
just
need a parent
browsing.
with me to go look at the sex
I'm
toys.
just perusing.
well, like
Just looking.
not
Just
until
looking.
like I became like much older. I was like always felt like guilty or like I shouldn't be back there.
Right.
That's not for me.
I think in like there's
That's like a stigmatization. That's a societal thing.
Yeah,
We could get into some crazy stuff on that.
right. But what was it? There was the mall that's closest to me has their Spencer's right at like in the kids play section. So like,
What?
literally, it's like in this area where all these kids are playing. Where like the parents drop off their kids, and it's like this playground equipment type of stuff.
Right, they got, like,
and
the
it's
big tree in the
and
middle
like
and they
in
climb
Spencer,
it.
and then like any kid can just wander in there in the back and see all this. Like there's no.
It looks like a kid-friendly store from the outside.
Yeah, there's
It looks
toys.
like Journeys. Like they look very similar.
It does look like a
with this
Journeys.
garage door looking thing of spray paint that looks inviting to children.
No, that's
I feel like Journey's, Hot Topic, and Spencer's all give off the same vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except for like I always feel like Spencer's has a smell.
it does. It smells so bad.
It has a signature, like really shitty incense smell.
It's like when you put a mask on and the mask just fucking reeks.
Kind
does
of
it smell like,
yeah.
does it
know
smell
what
like
I'm saying?
incense to you? Like and like really shitty
Like
I mean, it
cheap
depends where
incense.
you
go.
Yeah, like cheap incense.
They do
Oh,
all
absolutely.
generally smell terrible. Though.
They do smell really bad.
Like it's that one smell that like I don't know what it is, but if I were to
But I
smell
know
it
it.
outside, yeah, if I were to smell outward like from anywhere, like it smells like a Spencer's in here.
It's like man, it smells like Spencer's in here.
Funny motherfuckers were at Spencer's this morning.
Man, this smells like incense and shame.
And spum.
Why would it smell like spum and Spencer's?
Shit,
I spum in Spencer's?
Spum and Spencer's?
gone sexual.
Gone wrong?
3 a.m. Spencer's.
Totally real.
God, clickbait's bad.
It is terrible. Anyways, does anyone else have any topics? We're running.
I was gonna say, yeah, we have 15 minutes left, and I used all the ones I want to use for this video. I need to save the rest for another video. So.
Shit.
I want to talk about how I met you guys again. I think we talked about it a little bit once before.
Yeah.
But I want to say, at first, Drayton was fine because.
Dude,
don't
you
know,
thought
he
I was
just
like the
fine.
cringiest
I
piece
thought
of
you were
shit.
cringy as shit. I hated you.
true.
Not hated. I
Whoa.
didn't hate him.
Wow.
It wasn't
Still
okay.
is
I
strong
thought he was
word.
cringy, and he was like really good at what he did. And I was like,
Audience, let us know if Max is still cringy.
I probably am.
Yes.
I mean, he's good at what he does, but God, he's like
Just awful.
Just awful. Like, I don't want to.
I think it was the
them.
people that were
was the
surrounded,
people that
like
were
because
around you all the time.
to be fair with you, I really didn't like them.
Yeah, you were in this group, and I was like, oh man, they all know each other in this classroom, so I'm just sitting in the corner.
Well, to be fair with you, like some of those people actually went to school with me, so like I was the only person that they knew.
Yeah.
So and I was kind of like, yay, you're here.
Sweet. I'm trying to get away from you fuckers.
And then, like-
you're here.
And of course, like they made other cringy friends in at here, you know. And then like I was just kind of stuck. Like they followed me everywhere.
a
Like
lot has changed since then. I
Right.
feel like our entire like classes are all just like a big family.
It's a big family now,
It's-
which
we
is
all-
We all
nice.
talk
I wish.
amongst ourselves.
But
Yeah, I
we do
wish we would've
segregate a
had
bunch
that.
of people that we do not like.
I think that's fair. I think it's fair with like
I just
any.
wouldn't hang out with them.
Yeah, we
I
just
have
don't really.
anything
It's
against
like,
I wouldn't want to associate with them.
man, you're really
really
But
harsh.
no, like it's.
full of hatred,
I
aren't
feel
you?
like in general though, there's no like
Yeah.
tension in the class of us like being like,
No,
man, these people are.
Yeah,
No.
it's.
I think it was
It's
in the
not.
beginning.
It's not clicky, but
Like-
it certainly is. There is a group of.
There's groups of people that hang
Yeah.
out with certain groups of
the
people.
cuddle pile.
There's the cuddle pile, and then there's
How-
everybody else.
I came into the picture way down the road. You guys were already hanging out.
Let's
and,
say
like,
we.
going
Oh,
out
yeah.
and
to be
stuff.
fair with you,
Yeah.
like we kind of started bonding in like our media
You would
design
leave every
classes.
time, and we would stay behind and be playing Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that, I mean, but like even before then, before our design class, we had the digital imaging creation, and even like when we had that class, we were still getting to know each other, and it was like it was a little better
It was a little banter. I wasn't like joking with you guys or like
yeah.
the way that I am now. I was just
I honestly.
very surface level, professional with you
Yeah,
guys.
you were really professional, and all
professional.
of your stuff was good, and I didn't like it
Oh, thank you. You didn't like my stuff, or
because it was good. Yeah, it's like JJ is so good, I hate him.
oh,
I was like,
I'm gonna be honest. When I first met you, like you and David, JJ, I thought that David was like you're like a little brother or something.
really?
really.
Yeah, but like a total annoying piece of shit.
oh my god,
I just got this very like strong like fuckboy vibe from you.
she was on the cast.
Oh, from
today.
me or David?
Oh, both.
Oh, he switched the tides on me real quick.
To be fair, that was
I
my,
thought
that,
I
those
knew
those
you
are
because I do.
Yeah.
Like down the grapevine.
Yeah.
I knew you.
Well, I mean, some of my best friends were your best friends.
Yeah.
So
But
That was-
in the end, I was like, dude, JJ is so good at this class. I hate him.
hey,
It's partially because I just didn't try it.
No, you didn't.
But at the same time, I was like, man, I wish I could do that.
well, the thing was like when JJ and I were like in photography, like he sat always in front of me, and then he would come back to me and be like, dude, what's going on with this class? I'm like, dude, I don't even know what's going on.
yeah, we had a weird bonding where we would both be like, "What the fuck is happening?"
We had like the same wavelength. Like we would just like he would sit always in front of me, and then be like it would always be like this like thing where I was like, oh,
We're talking about the final again.
tell me this.
Wasn't it wasn't until we actually got you into the fold. It wasn't like or like I was like helping you cheat through your web final. So we actually became friends.
No, you guys all use templates.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was actually hard coding a website.
Yeah.
And then you're like, dude, just use this template.
Yeah, like
I'm
don't
like,
be fucking stupid.
I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I started to I would hang around class a little bit with you guys.
Yeah.
And then I remember one time specifically that I walked out with you guys and mingled with the group. And then one day we were just staying after class and we're like, dude, let's just make a channel together.
Let's make a podcast.
And then
Why not?
he just randomly said Cuddlepile. And I was
Actually,
like,
no, that's
it.
what our
Cuddlepile's
group.
been
That's
the
what I
thing.
say that
Yeah,
because
for a
like even
little
before
while.
you guys came in the picture, like the three of us had like a Snapchat group, and it was called Cuddlepile. That was like the very first name of it.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the very first
OG.
name.
Yeah.
And then it switched to a bunch of random shit.
Yeah, and then
A
like
lot of stuff we cannot
it's
say on.
yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff you can't say.
That's
Absolutely.
coming from Drayton's mouth.
Yeah,
That's
right.
rough.
Actually, to be fair with you, all our names are pretty like derogatory.
Yeah. And to be fair, you guys do enable it.
Yeah.
You do enable
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm an enabler.
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you just made your
I think I just
audio
made everyone uncomfortable by the thing I just did in my microphone.
I honestly wish you didn't. Really wish you didn't.
Did like this breath. Dude, wait, I gotta drink really. Don't do it. Okay, thank you.
I've been
bet
drinking
you
this
could
Sprite the
hear that,
entire
but-
time.
How do you not drink? Okay, this is a big question. How do you drink and not go? Like you just go.
How?
Every time you take a drink, are you at the drinking fountain? You're,
Yeah, like you just swallow. Like you just stop, and that bothers me.
Do you have to go after every
Yeah.
drink? Like,
What?
For
were you
real?
like a fucking...
See, like, look, I can.
sponsor of a Coke commercial, like back
I
in
think
your
you've
past
seen
life.
all of us drink we went to the lunchroom. We went to Bob Evans yesterday. Not
Yeah.
a single one.
The
of
entire
us-
time you were not.
Oh man, that's gonna really
didn't hear me,
give
man.
out our geological location. Saying Bob Evans.
It's a Bob Evans. They're everywhere.
There's a Bob Evans in
everywhere.
No, there's only a Bob Evans in Ohio.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I
Bullshit.
swear to
Yeah,
God,
there's
more
only
Bob.
Bob Evans in Ohio.
No way.
The original Bob Evans is in near Rio Grande, Ohio.
Do you guys want to vlog going to the original Bob Evans?
Actually,
Get
yeah.
shitty food.
No, I think we should vlog going to something
Right next to
like the Mansfield prison or something.
right next to Bob Evans, like the original Bob Evans farm is West Virginia, where they have Point Place, West Virginia. Take me home, country roads.
We didn't know, like some of you were going on the upward
Yeah, we
to go
had
to the
different
chorus, and we were
tones
coming
there.
down
Different
to
tones
finish
there.
it. Yeah.
Anyways, we can go to the Mothman Museum.
That's a thing.
That's a thing.
Where's that at?
I thought that was like
Place,
Wyoming.
West Virginia.
Point
They even have the
Place.
Mothman statue.
That's where Mothman
is?
hangs out.
Yeah, Mothman hangs out.
What does a Mothman do?
You know what? We have 51 minutes. Do you guys want to make a separate video and start talking about cryptids like Mothman and stuff?
shit.
I would
I'd be
love
down.
that to do
Let's
that.
do it. You guys will hear about Mothman at a different
Ending this
time.
podcast, starting the next one.
Clock
Yep.
in, clock out.
Yep, clock in. See you guys.
Yeah, there is.
Is there
Okay.
for
You
real?
guys want to just
Sick.
keep going?
Should we stop?
Yeah.
Stop.
Let's stop. Hold on, let me.
Let's stop.